That's what I think the big deal is right now. Let's find out here who's going to be heading home a little bit sour with a lot of questions. Who's going to be able to strike forward in this lower bracket? Skulls gives a little Wild West swing right there. And the Quaddies on the A site ready to defend here. They've got a lot of guns ready to go.
The one found though, despite the two pistols, but Cadian strikes in for more now. Twist activates. Man advantage found for Liquid. Bomb dropped down as well. That's the big risk. Magisk trying to reclaim it, putting down some suppressing fire, and it's the dive down the vent, but look at who's ready. Was ready for the player, but not so much the bullets. That's a bomb plant. That's a bomb plant guaranteed. Snappy staying up top. It's activating now. Here comes the motion. I'm just looking for this. Here's the dance. He's got the neck. Snappy hasn't even revealed himself just yet, and it's just down to one man. Yekindar, what can he do? Dancing around the box, finds the first. Assassination on that. Does he have the read on the next? Should do, off of his double control, but he needs this kill, and Snappy knows it. It's a foot race now. That's a decoy, not going to blind much of anyone. Could have just had it on the stick, but Snappy won't give him the fight, and as he's pulled off, oh, Snappy knows he's won it. Going in for the killing blow, but it won't matter whether he finds it or not. They're both dead to bomb, and this one's going off, and the first round falls for the Falcons.
What a steal right there. I mean, just some tough shots went out there on the bottom.
But certainly a guy they need contributing, and who delivers more often than not. Double setup here in the vents. Madden has given many audio cues, but still Skulls will not be able to capitalize. Knew exactly where the player was coming from, and yet Madden is a thorn in their side. Now he knows how much he's distracting his teammates. Are going to take advantage of the noise that he's made and move in towards A. Their sight set. Though smoke will hold them off, at least for a tick of the clock.
They're just trying everything to flush him out. They cannot find him, though. He's such a nuisance until he finally goes down. But Naf, in the meantime, is stuck on the ladder trying to defend the A-bomb site, and that's never where you want to be. So, moseying away on in towards the A-bomb site here, and should be safety secured. It depends on if this flank can come through towards Squeaky. No, not quite. Some Pius eventually becomes aware. And Naf and Cadian left to try and find some saves here, most likely. A couple pop shots their way, but Falcon's going to keep things nice and safe. Or they're going to get aggressive, look for the hunt, and some Pius will deliver a quick trade, only holding on to that scout there for Cadian.
Worth the price, they figure.
Bomb's going to hurt.
Yeah.
There's a Famas in Vince, but if he keeps on walking, he's going to die. So he just has to run through to secret right now at this point. Oh, please don't die. There you go.
Should be all right.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Okay. Just making us nervous. Put a little doubt in our mind. But, you know, Cadian ever the daredevil. Base outside. Given over, but there's a player in secret. Cadian is waiting. Cadian is hungry. Cadian will find. Magisk is down. Lots of map control information now known. Cadian's wary that someone could be close, but there's no one close at hand. Still, he'll play his life. Make sure to keep this lead buttoned up. And it seems like this is going to be an A take. Snappy's going up top to set up utility here. Just a molly and a flash to try and get them through the choke points in towards the site. It's Skulls will receive the molly. There's Twist in mini. It's a pretty good setup, especially when Twist gets the kill first thing. Why even wait for the execute to come through?
Yeah, that'll help a lot, just disrupting that completely, which I think was necessary because Skulls is only on the bomb site proper. It was a bit solo in that sense.
That's hard. That's hard. Lots of footsteps coming out this way. Now, does he dodge the flashbang? Looked like he dodged the worst of it, certainly. But still gonna lose the fight, just straight up. Out-dueled there on the swing from Subbias, and now the lower site's under threat. But Cadian's still here, and they don't know. They do not know. Deal with the bomb, and it's all over. Dupree trying to stick the plant, but he's forced off by a hail of bullets. There's the check, now they know. And he's out of time, he's out of chances, and he's clocked as well.
Tained. Liquid hold the line. Cadian activating on the first gun round, but Debris flies around the corner and deals with the Akindar. Absolutely.
Falcons wrapping their talons around this bomb site and squeezing.
Oh man, what an adjustment right there. Quick on a NAF. A 3v5 now. Snappy turning that corner slowly and letting Cadian deal with him. Some bias next at bat. Same fate right there. Cadian holding down the line again in this lower side now to dodge like an absolute phantom. Cannot be catched by Dupree and repositioning into even more valuable real estate here. He opens up that door to just fake out some presence, but he's again spotted, and problems arise here as Madden misses his opportunity to deal with the problem on this lower site. Magic's in the meantime able to find a quick kill there, dealt with eventually by Skulls, and Cadian still defending this lower site with his life. Buying time for this rotation to activate here in Skulls. Now it's just Dupree left versus 2.
Calling the escape artist. How is Cadian staying alive this long? Now Dupree under pressure, and Cadian constantly on the move. Can't be pinned down. He's just so slippery. Every time they think they've got a read on him, a beat on him, he's just gone out through and egress and away. They heard him shifting back in towards Mini, so they're going to trust this outside play, and he's actually gone down. There will be someone to receive. But Falcons seem convinced that this is the ideal path into most of these rounds. Smokes outside, take lower. Smokes outside, take lower. Yekendar's about to...
man.
Get caught out. The timing on it is brutal. An HE there would have been a bit of magic, but now with Naf lost, the chance to even get back into this might have slipped them by. Cadian gone, the op on the dirt, an expensive round now to deal with. As Liquid just eyeing up the save, thinking about what they can even bring out of it. That makes it a little easier, but 4 HP. He wants the op, but he's going to need to get the heck out of Dodge after he finds it. They tried the smoke pop in that last round. Reminder, it's not like they're being passive on this. They're trying to look for solutions. And this time it's a change-up pitch from Falcons. They're straight out into the upper site, taking the Molotov. Twist will collect on the first, but traded. And Skulls, meanwhile, has lost himself in the smokes. His teammates falling by the wayside. Somehow he stays alive. But that nifty bit of maneuvering might just enable him to actually save his gun. Cadian tagged up, will have to concede, have to back away. Falcons making no mistakes about this one, but the kill from Skulls. Oh, that might just draw them back in. Naf desperately hoping for something with Skulls lost. Cadian low, Naf low. They're going to concede once more. Liquid bailing out of this, as they're just not winding up in these post-plant scenarios with enough to actually weigh in.
Might not have enough here to get Naf out of Dodge as well. One bullet left in the chamber. Shouldn't do the trick. Tough exit right there.
That alone bodes well for Liquid going forward. Still, the Falcons don't care how smiley or naughty or happy you are. They would like to crush your spirit. Madden not able to do so. Yeki quickly traded out, but Skulls looking for more. This nade bouncing into heaven. Oh! Touchdown! Sun Bias now collecting players headed through smoke. Plenty of teammates in his favor. And eco kills galore. Cadian gonna give it a look with the op. The Clutch Meister himself. He finds the first. Looking for the last. The USP, though, can't find the kill.
It's one of those moves where it's just like, okay, you called the timeout. What's your game plan? We're going to throw the playbook right in your face.
Maybe you saw those 9Z 3B rushes in a row last night. Thought,
that could work.
Flashbacks. Naf strikes first. That's ramp shut down.
It's quick pick up right there, and a much needed 4v5 to offer up relief. Timing on the spam though. Walks right into the headshot, and Madden has a nasty lurk through Mini here. They're not being fully covered, and he gets to strike towards the outer yard. One more as the flashbang's perfect from Magisk as well. And Madden's still working the outer yard. This 4v5's crumbled within a flash. Dupree takes care of another, and Cadian has found himself last man standing again somehow. He's just left scratching his head, and now on the wrong bomb site as well.
Oh, I mean, that one just genuinely, if you're Liquid, you're just, huh? Everything's good, good, good. Twist head through smoke, everything done. Vaporized. Madden, incredible play there.
There's full pressure right now. Right back to it here. Madden on his solo adventures, this time actually helped out by Dupree. There's multiples heading in towards those locations, towards the outside. Spam rolling through right now as well. I mean, Liquid have thrown all of their resources at this outer yard, and Snappy has taken advantage of this and is now calling over to the rest of his squad that, oh my god, I am about to have the biggest flank.
He's going to get into heaven if he wants it. Take the locker player, looking for more. Now he's got the heaven play. What can you do? Everyone just has to turn their head. Everyone has to be focused on this. This is just complete disarray. What do you even do now? If you're Liquid, how do you mount a defense? They've got full ramp control. They're expecting the player up. Look at how many players are frozen. 2 of them locked on the angle, waiting for the maneuver from
Oh my god.
Snappy continues to collect just this nightmare, this commando behind enemy lines. And if you're Liquid, how can you mount a front when you don't know if your back is secured? Bit by bit, they falter. The trade on the NAF, never a chance, and it's all up to Snappy. Welcome.
It's about that season.
It gets weird. We started getting tornadoes out here in PA quite a bit.
They're following me then in that case.
Yeah, it's your fault. You are the problem. But NAF has solved at least one problem early on here for Liquid.
Last time NAF found a 4v5 here. Didn't necessarily go perfectly, but we'll see if they can...
Can't blame him for that.
redeem themselves for that one.
You're
It's up to the rest of the squad.
It's Cadium at the op here as well, so might be a chance to receive them. But there's no utility to stall it out, so it's going to be one shot. Good luck. Cadium gives it up. He does find that one. It's a low HP player in Sampaius. But he'll concede the ramp control still, having found the 5v3. It just gets better for Liquid, even with the loss of real estate. Kindar repositioning to receive it, playing the off angle, playing ahead of expectation to great effect. The second, no, not quite found, but the damage indeed, and there it goes. Just a little bit of sweetness for Liquid at the end of a very bitter half. Cells pressured. Now we swap sides. Liquid, this one could be over all too soon if they can't find it here on the pistol. Ice facing forward. It's Ancient and Anubis for the next, and Sampaius might just be sending us through to Ancient sooner rather than later.
Kinder almost hit the deck right there to fall damage, but he lives with 1 HP. In the meantime, they're still losing duels towards this outer yard. NAF looking to recover this one with the USP, but they're walking in again to what feels like a snappy minefield of...
Death ball up, see if we can't overwhelm one position. There's just Dupree over here. You know, just Dupree. And now as I say that, Madden comes to join him as well. So, goes from bad to worse. They're not looking for Dupree. And one after another, the dominoes will fall. A 1 HP Yekindar with an ace required of him. If anything's going to happen in this pistol round, even a kill here would just take a bit of the sting out of it. He's desperately trying, but it will not be presented. Double digits off rip here for Falcons, and this could be a quick half. What a story it would be as well if the final, you know, the turning point for this Falcons team, for a team that's been under so much pressure, is the event that meant so much to their core just last year, here at the 100th IEM. Be storybook. Twist trying to ruin that story. Trying to write a different chapter to this one. And he's got a co-author, Yekindar, chiming in with some thoughts of his own. Now they got all this space. Skulls is way back in towards spawn, and Liquid have wrapped their tendrils all over this map, but one of those tendrils will be chopped off. Someone gave Madden the machete. He's clearing the undergrowth. I feel like I mixed a few metaphors in this round.
Yeah, but I mean, all of them somewhat landed there. That's impressive. My question is, where exactly do they go from here? Because you've got the bomb in a very, neutral location in between sites, but you've last seen a player in that upper A bomb site as well. So if you lean into the
trap
B side, it's going to be
the trap. Cadian's
incredibly frustrating, and that's where the bomb is heading.
Oh boy, Twist gone.
It's got to be the move here. You got to run.
Bail.
It has to be the exit path here.
24 seconds. Now he's bailing. Okay. Full force, full noise. He was waiting for his teammates to just clear around the corner, make sure this wasn't just one player left on the lurk. But indeed, this should still be a bomb plant, but it's very much going to be a situation where perhaps if that kill hadn't come through, Falcons were just going to concede the save on this. Now instead, Madden lost. Bomb down. There's a decision here. How much do you want to risk? Apparently, Not that much.
Yeah, with a lead like this, it's not super necessary to go for this big attempt at a clutch. You can hold on to multiple AKs, still a full belt of utility in Dupree as well, so not the biggest of deals. Right? You can let this round slide, knowing that you gave it a bit of a go there in the 3v3, and you almost made the right read. You almost made the right Campbell stack there if it wasn't for Twist poking and prodding on that lower site. So relief and an exit for Snappy, and maybe more than just that. Maybe some extra credit as well. No, not quite. Skulls landed a nice little headshot. That bomb damage not going to cover it either. So
I hope you brought your op screen. Gonna need a high SPF for that one.
oh goodness, there's no protection from that smoke spam. You think you're safe crossing down in towards that secret side? Not the case. Frustrating start, and it continues, it compounds. What a read from Madden. The two players that could crack things open for Liquid in that last round, no, dealt with early. And now who's going to make the opening move here for Liquid? Who's going to try and pull this one back here for this squad?
It looked totally frozen. I mean, genuinely, this might turn into a save.
Oh boy.
It feels like it'd be waving the white flag, but you've got very little to crack a bomb site. You're in a 5v3, and if you lose here, that is all your guns gone. Here's going to be the move. They're going to get a kill. That'll light the way back in, so indeed, they're not going to make the uber cautious play. 3 out of play. Okay. So much damage done. Naf, though, tipping the scales. He's down to vent. That's going to be a bomb plant. They made their way over. Liquid not waving the white flag. Naf's turning it into a battle standard. He's made his way back for the bomb plant as well. Sampaius can't do anything about this.
Scope should have been heard, right? But oh, Cadian just feeds him. Walks straight into the crosshair here, and it's Snap who has to do it all with only 15 HP.
He's done so much already. It's going to require the ace. No koalas to be found either, and it's Sampaius to connect instead. Map point found for Falcons, as they have flown through this Nuke game about as quickly as their namesake. Real weird.
But at least Sampaius has caught the vision on the cross here, so that's going to guarantee those rotates eventually. And you can see that does come through in the form of Dupree.
He's got no nades, though. He can't stall this out. He doesn't have a smoke or a molly for the choke point. Oh, this is going to get real weird. He just has to hit the headshots. He just has to hit the headshots. Actually does land one, but not in time. Now the lower site is under siege. The rotation's back in. It's going to be challenging to actually find some way to deny this bomb. Cadian will get it planted under cover of smoke. Inky creeping forward. Cadian connects. That means that he hasn't been revealed either. And Falcons are pulling the plug. No reason to force the issue here. And now they'll back away. Team Liquid, they left it towards late, but they may have finally found Nuke.
Should be all good.
Hi, Naf.
Yeah, he was hanging about there for a little too long. Blasted by the bomb, no big deal.
Never say never.
Yeah, and on the T side as well. It's already happened once today. What if it happened twice? I'd actually be insane. Maybe goes to show that Liquid aren't in that tough state like we maybe said they were here, but that's not the kickoff you were hoping for. Again, Yakinder on these proactive moves. This time goes down.
Skulls might get caught. I mean, he revealed himself, right? Dupree's just all too eager to take that fight.
Wish is in mini right now. Got space.
This is so awkward. He's trying to chase it down, but yeah, they've made their way out, and Twists capitalizes. Skulls applies the pressure and leads them straight into the slaughtering field that is Twists' crosshair. Bomb down. Another bailout from the Falcons. The road to redemption is finding a few more steps trod.
Stepping forward here. Let's be honorable. But we got a Zeus, I believe. It's close range Zeus angle for Dupree. Oh, this could get some action here.
Oh, come on, Dupree. Come on, Dupree. He's even got the skin on the thing. Do you think he rented it?
It's looking like a rental here, but the USB shots.
He didn't commit.
The back almost worked. The Deagles, they sing, and there's damage that was done earlier as well. These low HP bars are so incredibly tantalizing, and Snappy eventually able to surface up here. Still, though, looking to draw these jewels out, and Snappy winning every last one of them. You might have been on the money as it's Yakinder left. Last man standing on the outside looking in with bomb out of his control. Oh my god.
Well, I can confidently say that whatever their identities, nationally, individually, as a collective, Team Liquid truly do represent NACS. Let's see if Yakindar can bail them out of this dire situation of watching Nuke fizzle out just like this. He's had a quiet map, but now they need him when it counts most. Snappy, hidden, not wanting to reveal the gun barrel, all about the timing of the peek back out. Still some time. Kindar's patience is rewarded, but as he goes down, it will be Magisk down below, and with the time on, Kindar's gonna risk it. The Deeg will but no! The gun comes back out! He might have just done this! The door opened! Pulled off the angle! With the bomb now punched in, it comes down to the 1v1. Madden's not got armor. But Yakindar has had to go to the sidearm. The Glock connects. He can't finish it! The Deagle lands! It finds home! Falcons off of the deco have won it, have put Nuke to rest. Despite the late heroics, despite the attempt, despite the hunt for glory, the Falcons just need the pistols to take the first blow in what could be the last dance of this Liquid roster.
Have Ancient to do it here. Pistol kicking things off with a little bit of trust here and some utility. Twist rocking the P250, but they're going to fly out towards middle right now and straight through that red room smoke. This will be interesting because there is a player ready to catch them. He's just faded off and towards a more passive location, but he's got to get some help. He's got to get some support as they jump past the line.
Ooh. Straight to A as well. Not making any bones about this. Just moving on through with the death ball and catching a whole lot of deaths on the way in. Kills aplenty, but Dupree still hearing it. That's the bomb. That's the bomb. Now this is trouble. Naf, though, massacring the mid approach means everything's on to Dupree. He's surrounded, and he can't hang on for long.
Offs and Liquid, I think, get off to a very relieving start here. The impact of the Yakindar, we'll see if he can wield that. It's always really good to see some pistol kills roll through for a player that you know can heat up, but now it's Twist's turn to take advantage. 18 open that smoke. Oh boy.
It did feel like those were the plays. Nice trade on. Dupree could have caused some problems. Those were the plays that were all going Falcons' ways on map number 1, right? Twist just finding the line through the smoke, finding the timing on the spam. Being dead on the money means that they're not going to have to worry too much about this round for much longer.
Yeah, it's a full force buy too. So if you can make this one look easy, lovely stuff. Skulls catches a late match through the smoke there, so.
Except it's back towards spawn, and now they're circling.
Yeah, have to give up the game a little bit. And it'll cost him. The chase is in. Cadian to deal with them, and for very little reward here as well. The A play is going to come through, and it's already triangulated here from Falcons. They've got everyone involved onto the scene. It's so much resistance here, but the kills still float in the way of Twist. He does find those Mac 10 kills.
They don't know. They don't know about Magisk. Oh, he's found the one. Looking to deny the bomb plan here. If Katie can get that down, that'd be tremendous. Meanwhile, Naf is on the wrong side of the map for this one, so Katie trying to stall this out, trying to allow his comrade to maybe just get involved, implicated in the action. Dodging bullets, chasing that through, so bold. And now, with Katie and Del, they're starting to realize, where's Naf? Well, he's saving. I think sitting in that top spring, I think that would solve all of my issues. I think that would fix me. Oh, I think that would fix me if I could.
I'd do it.
That spring, just soak it up. Twists causing a whole lot of issues, but Magisk back the other way. Okay, he found the spring himself. He's found the fountain of youth. The bomb is down, and Magisk can no longer bail them out. Now with the numbers ticking away, the pressure is on for Falcons. Do they want to try and pry this site back open? Smoke's up at the choke points. You can get deep in towards Temple, but if Molly goes in, it would ruin their day, and Twist might just do that all himself. Creeping around for the flank. No one watching for him. Madden exposed. Gun barrel spotted. The bullets will land, and some bias. His next victim. 4 on the trot. Twists means business.
In this round, and I think when someone's taken over the server like Twist, it's good to be vocal.
Yeah, absolutely. He's calling the strats, and the strat is, hey, I'm gonna go kill. Follow me.
Oh, how did he miss? There were so many targets on his screen right there, but none of them managed to connect.
Now they've lost the bomb site. The bomb hasn't crossed just yet.
Oh no!
How does Kitty get one? Dupree had him dead to rights. Had him locked in. No Skulls pulls away. Able to trade it again. Very fortuitous trades coming through from Team Liquid, and that's actually just ended the round. Okay. Ooh. Maybe. As he's looking to show what he can do, as he's looking to have his impact here on Ancient. He's moved over towards the hot site, right? It's been A pressure after A pressure after A pressure to great effect from Liquid. But this time they pump the brakes. Acadian finds that those brakes may have just given a little bit of whip.
Subpice assembles on the line. Takes a deeper angle, a deeper approach here. Now double zoom, though, vulnerable to Skull's position, and all it requires is just a little bit of motion out of him, a little bit of a movement, and it could be another kill. And then opening back into this round as Yakindar looking to take it towards the other side of the map here. But when does Skulls activate on this?
They're not trusting.
Side.
They're not fighting. But there's the kill. Skulls needed it, and he finds it. He delivers on this lurk. All this patience pays off. And Dupree, desperate for this kill in towards Cave, but he knows he hasn't rotated. He knows he's got this hemmed in, and that means that his teammates can get into the retake before Kindar can do much of anything about it. Dupree inching forward. Madden linking up. Back in towards Tree is Skulls. Twists to play off of him. And now Yakindar coming back from spawn. There's the tree activation. There's the swing off of it. Twist holding the line. Gets the first. Leaves it just to the one. Madden. There's a timer on this. And that timer is inching ever closer. Yakindar brings the lurk through. Locks it on down.
To take care of some Pius' op here, who's been just purely frustrated, and Yakindar avoiding death in so many different occasions, and finally pulling through a lurk that managed to bring in a brilliant flank here. Bombardment of utility and a flyby around the corner. It's Falcons looking for frustration to be released here, and they're managing to find some success, but it's traded quickly by Twist, and into the site he goes. Oh, Madden! He's going to play some trigger discipline here, but no, eventually just steals the kill, guarantees it, doesn't let him get too far stuck in.
Bit of a panic, now they're bunched up. The hero's gone, Twist is gone. The hero of the last round, Yakindar also out of play. He just falls to Skulls. He did so much to open up that previous round, but does he have it in him to do everything here and now? Bomb on his belt. There's a path to an A plant.
Have to get that knife out and get going here, but you're exactly right. Could actually beat them to the punch. Instead, going to take the cave approach here, and that might just be his demise. Oh my god, he's nailed another timing, though. Some Pius turns his attention away. It could be more frustration for this man. Oh, spotted.
Seen him on the other side? Yeah, the knife out tells us the story. Madden right on the angle. The flank coming in from Dupree as well, so if he stalls out too much, yeah, not going to happen here. Falcons finally find that second round onto the board, but it is strictly business. I did also see yesterday Twist tweeted he was playing with a migraine.
Oof.
And if that's the case, he maybe is asking for a little bit of grace from his teammates for some of their usual shouting antics. Yakindar definitely dealing with a migraine after this one, but Twists.
Oh my god.
Painful head or no.
Kills.
Dealing out the headshot. 17, yeah. 3 deaths, 17 kills. How do you deal with this?
He's just turned into a super soldier here for this Liquid squad. At least something back here from Magisk and the Temple side of things, but Number's going to be punched in, and it's the powerful position of Donut that they have in the back pockets with it planted as well. And there's only a single smoke.
Snappy so far removed, and he's the one with the kit.
And even a late flank, which you would usually think is going to be valuable, is not going to matter because all 3 of these players grouped up, or at least 2 of them in Donut, and there's again this nasty little late flank. Twist always on the move.
Do you think Madden's having flashbacks? Do you think he's remembering how it went? He's certainly a lot quicker into the angle. Doesn't want to get caught by this play from Twist. When do they look for it? When do they look for it? Madden goes back to check, but he's still not prepared. That kill might have just ended it. The flashbang pops. Snappy just has to stick there onto the spam. Flashbang through. It's pulled him away. Down he goes. There will be only one survivor. But Liquid with the immediate halting of any momentum out from the Falcons side. Again, that late flank from Twist, the wrap around through red in towards spawn. That's just the gut punch they need to finish off a round.
He's taking control of this map and this series. And he wants more. Sampaio shut out again, man. 0 and 8, complete reversal. And it's Twist that just keeps on dealing with him, keeps on besting him.
Just getting his head ripped at every moment. This guy's got his number. This guy is just dominating right now. That's got to be brutal. Nice nade. Dupree burning, trying to get a little bit of a fight and succeeding as well. Cadian collected, worth the risk into the flames. Skull's now eliminated, and well, this one started out well. It's not gonna end that way. Now just trying to walk a smoke straight into the crosshair of Madden. And Yakindar's wondering how it all went so very wrong. I'm left thinking much the same. Falcons, look, there's only one round left in this half. Not when it's Twist. I think it's like a 2-to-1 exchange rate. Yeah, some players will be like, all right, you know, I'm not playing the best. I'll sacrifice my life on the line as long as you can take down that Twist guy. It's like the Canadian dollar to the dollar. Magisk making some currency exchanges of his own. Led for kills. Almost giving up that fight right there. Op shot needed to be fast and flicky. Not going to connect, but again, Yakindar taking too much space. Somehow misses that opportunity, though. And Sampaio is on the board, baby. He's back. He's got his one. I got mine. But he's got a lot more around that corner. Still staying alive, though, and still confident in his duels, as he always is, no matter what the scoreline is. That smoke could just do a whole lot as well to make sure that Liquid can gain no foothold. To me, Cadian wants to be the tip of the spear with his AWP. 3 players in the site. It's a tough entry. Tag on a Madden. No kill just yet. Showing that bomb as well. It's re-aggression. Snappy's taking the space. Snappy's taking the space. Snap looking for it, but can't find the kill. And now Cadian has to hit this shot or it's all over. Because Twist is taking room elsewhere, but this doesn't matter if the bomb gets caught. Twist is going to be ahead of what they expect.
Oh, he's still alive.
Down. The victim. Does he know that Madden's in the corner? Oh, he's ready for it. He spotted him. And just on the other side of these boxes, Twist is just running this in. Cadian locks in another, but he never expects Sampaio to still be here. He's got the bomb out. There was no time to spare. And Sampaio, the player who took it to the last round to even find 1 kill, will put this one to rest. We swap sides when we come back. Then maybe they can come back, but that is a big if right now with how he's playing right now. I don't know if you can stop this man. But we'll see. Could be a little bit of resistance already trying to disrupt this execute, but they're getting very little foothold right now. But it's Twist right around the corner, looking for some headshots, and of course he's going to start off this second half. How could it be anyone else? How could it be anyone else right now? And look at the damage they've done on the Magisk as well. This is pressure on. They wanted to get in towards B, and they've succeeded in doing so. So Liquid's actually a little bit bottlenecked getting back into this retake. Getting to slip the gap in towards the cave fight, but they've already wrapped a pawn, and Naf was never prepared for them to have gotten so far. Twist continuing to chime in, though. No, he's finally silenced. It's up to his teammates now, and as they flood out of the cave, Dupree receives them, corks them, keeps them in the choke, and Yakindar cannot find the kill. Dupree holds strong. Falcons with that pistol now get a chance to spread their wings. That I thought was going to be filled in time. But they were so focused on fighting towards ramp, you can see Madden take some real estate that just shuts that round down, and Falcons, like you said, lifting off here. But you can't shut this man down, dude. Oh my god, another opening duel for Twist. He's in the elbow. They know they have to go fast, and that means they're going to completely overlook this. Skulls finds the one. Yakindar another. Now Twist is getting activated as well. How do you escape? How do you get away from this man? Even when you kill him, he's setting up his teammates. That has to just feel so good, and you're watching Twist take control here. But his teammates now being able to follow suit and play off the back of his success. The Skulls, I mean, he has a nasty rush to deal with. Oh no. But he misses the opportunity onto Dupree. And that's the A site. Oh, it was a physically painful spray. They're walking into each other. Snappy's kissing him with open arms. This has to be a save from Liquid. If you hold on to the donut position there, it's a redeemable round. That is a catastrophic failure. There's no other way to put that. That can't happen at this level of Counter-Strike.
This is 20 bullets down range. Very little of them connect. But hey, KDN goes down swinging. Unfortunately, that's the AK though. Like that. That's such an important weapon to hold on to. Maybe recoverable by Twist. He's got to run away from the bomb for a split second there, but can maybe go back and try and retrieve.
Twists, man, he's 25-8. Does he have more than the rest of the team? Not quite.
I was doing the math. He was very close at the beginning of the half. 2 off.
That's actually insane.
That is an excellent utility. This time Yukin are going to lift off, and it's separated one from the other. Naf as well, spraying down the range on the ramp. And Dupree falls, so we go back and forth here. And do you want to go back into Twist? Or Yukindo once again. I'll be the one to mop him up before they even get to him, so. My God, this has been just a pendulum swinging in between these 4 spy wars.
The wrap from Twist as well. This is the dagger in the back. No escape. Head exposed. Now Magisk knows. Pick your poison. And he chooses wrong. Twist back in action with that 2-piece. 140 ADR, by the way.
But alongside that, I think not only has Twist been playing well, but the rest of the roster's been able to arrive onto the scene a little bit more.
Yeah.
That just makes this one feel like a layup. And a firing squad for Dupree in middle as they're greeting, and it's 4 spies over and over again.
Should put the fear in him. Skulls finds the one, drops the bomb. Confirmation there, sets up a teammate. They're playing well off of each other. Twist is now here. Snappy, yes, there's something. Maybe you can put your hands on that gun, but he's hoping they'll overfight, and they are. But who else to polish it off? His 30th kill.
Oh my God.
In round 18.
Falcons got caught in that trap. That elusive 4 spy and the D-Eagles in the armor. They've got very little utility to control the map here with, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before Dupree, the smoke fades, and it's Twist once again to haunt them. But some trades back here at the very least, and another one added to the tally there, and half with the dual Berettas out. It's all on Twist now to save this one. And he just might do it here. 32 kills.
They're running.
To his name,
running.
And he's chasing.
Magisk is running.
Oh my God, he can't escape. He can't escape his grasp. That's the bomb dropped. And one more to find right around the corner here. Madden looking to save the day. The HE does it. That's the only thing that can stop this man.
That's how you shut him down. That's how you win an aim duel. You don't take it. You don't fight him. 33 kills. Merely bringing back what seemed an impossible clutch. Yikindar under major pressure here. Still finding the first. Snappy dealt with. The bomb dropped outside of B as well, so now Sampais needs to be quite careful not to lose his life. Twist, meanwhile, dealing out haircuts. Only the one. Count your lucky stars, Falcons. But still, he has given his squad a man advantage. No, was trying to take that all the way to the finish. Instead, it'll have to be Naf who steps up. Had a quieter game, but it's still Naf, and well, it'll stay quiet for the moment.
Yeah, they caught on a tough timing, and I think this is just going to be cruising to a save at this point. Falcons did the heavy lifting in this round. Hadn't put up to the task here back-to-back of shutting down Twist, and he's up to that task back-to-back.
It's going to be the A1S, not quite the AK. But we know he can cook. Past the early nades, trying to fight in towards elbow. Heavy B presence here. And Yikindar holds up to the first. Snappy out of play. They've got to be wary of that elbow lurk, but at least for the moment it's been given up. Madden rerouting, giving them the path in towards B. Naf under siege and knocked down once again. Twist, though, this time he's alive in the post plant. Just planting open. Need to punish that. Damage on. First kill found. but no more. Pulling his health away. Twist
Oh my
back
God.
in. He's not going to slow down, but they'll catch him with utility in hand. Sets up his teammates in the 2v2. They'll play together. Cadian and Skulls. Time is of the essence. There is a kit on Skulls. There's utility to have as well. A smoke, a molly, a flash. Madden with the reposition out towards long, and as this smoke fades, that might be enough. Sampayas catches them on a line! And Madden won't even need to get involved. It's happening.
But I think that this could be avoided here. At least the worst of it.
The
If
problem is
Falcons play their cards right.
If they just rock in towards A, it's like, what can you even do? Well, do that. That's a gun game. 2 players have been spotted. Now,
Look at this reroute, though. Look at this reposition. It's all about Twist buying time for this play here. But like you said, there's just not a lot you can do outside looking in.
Now they're going to start to move. Maybe a flashbang to get them back over the lip. There's one remaining. Wait out this Molotov bunch behind the smoke. We smoke on. It's going to be a flash through. Here comes the pack. Lining it up. There goes the flash. Out they go. Shut down by the donut player. Dupree holds 2. That's nicely done. Holds the choke points. He'll get all 4. Why not? Dupree looking for the ace. Looking to hunt this up. Cadian wants to deny it. But it's certainly going to be the round.
Where I think you've just got to figure out, if you're Liquid, how you close this game out.
put a rifle back in Twist's hand.
I mean, that's an answer for sure, but it is going to be maybe just on a full team effort.
Flop.
That would work too.
That's something they've done before. Often Twist's holding it. So Cadian will continue to hold the court. Twist responsible for mid. Where is that op? It's in towards Donut right now.
And Twist is shifting up quickly, right? They've been avoiding him by plays. He's dropped down with no impact. This is the difference maker now. Yakindar has to find multi, and he can't do it. That is 11 rounds on the board for Falcons. That is Cadian and Skulls forced into the early save. And this time, Falcons are going to hunt. The prospect is too sweet right now. If they can get any of these guns out of the hands of Team Liquid.
Sampayas is a personal bank right now, so like you said, it's just so worth it to find these kills. These positions are nasty, though. How familiar is Dupree?
Snappy routing in towards Donut. Pressure on towards Cadian. Op on the line, though. The flashbang didn't catch. The op will. Dupree does not know that angle. Or at least didn't expect it. Blinded by the lights. And we're not even at the weekend yet. One more. Finding this space. He's going to commit to it as well. They've left him alone towards B. And this is where Falcons group up. He just gave the audio cue. Utility comes out. Oh, a fatal flaw, but he still found a kill. The bomb spotted. His teammates need to reroute, and they know it. It's panic on, but Falcons do not realize that this is the empty site now.
Cadian's here just in time at the very least, offering up some relief, and they still haven't made their move on in. But it's just standstill. I mean, it's going to have to be Cadian who elevates his game right now, and he misses the first opportunity.
Still the ops now on the angle. Do they want to continue to risk it? Do they want to continue to threaten? That Molotov actually pulls Cadian back in towards Cave, so now they've got a free and clear sight. They've got this control. Naf strikes. Starting to hem them in. There's no bailout option now. They have to make B work. Bomb will be planted open. It's a risk. But Sampayas is clear up the flank. Twist just died to a Molotov? How has that happened? How has that occurred? A 2v2. A 2v2 for the map. Cadian,
oh my God.
Smoke, why not? Sampayas, the slow starter on this map. Now he's got it all to do. 17 health, and Skulls will put him away. We are going to the third. Far from the dominant affair we once expected, but Liquid have done it. And we're going the full distance in this elimination game.
We'll see if someone else can influence the server as well and try and join him in that stardom.
I'm actually a little surprised. We'll talk about it in a moment.
Falcons deleted on the first foray. Site control here, but Madden has something else to say. What was looking like a honeymoon scenario, a dream scenario, turns into a nightmare. Skulls, he's got to try and stay alive, try and get this bomb down. And he's actually going to exit because look at this. Yakindar has gotten all the way through mid. The question is going to be, what can Dupree do? They're wary that someone's wrapped spawn. Who's going to be looking the right way at the right time? He's missed.
What?
He's gone past the gap. Now he's going to be calling them back through. Hey, bro, I'm in Temple. Skulls is getting flanked. How do they read this? This has turned into such a weird battle of positioning. And meanwhile, Dupree's creeping ever closer on the flank. So Skulls stalling out here, slowing down. This could compromise the bomb entirely. But he's just dropped below the lip. Dupree doesn't know. Dupree can't see him. He'll catch him on the cross. There's the shot, but the shot is missed entirely. Whoa. And now they can't land a bullet. Yekindar, 45 seconds to bring up this clutch, trying to isolate the one fight, trying to battle forward into Dupree, needs the headshot, and Dupree will be the first to find it. The Danish duo lock this away.
This is the purchase from Liquid. I understand the hero rifle.
It's the, hey, Twists, show me what you can do. I bet that's just Nap going like, hey, bro.
Yeah, tossing him some bread. I understand that. Cadian buying armor around it as well. I think could be a bit of a problem factor. But hey, at least Cadian is going to maybe be able to use that in some sense. The AK was dropped into the flames.
He's actually vacant right now for a split second. It's not going to get back here, smoke back up.
You saw him. I mean, that's why he fades away.
They haven't rerouted, actually, though. They haven't pulled anyone. That would have been the bomb spotted.
Somebody's get this calm.
He's not looking for it. I don't think he saw him. He didn't know. He didn't know that that could be happening on the timing, but does Cadian realize Sampais is still here on the site, or did they think it was solo? Smoke up, he doesn't know. He has no clue there's a player here, but they could actually route towards
Oh, boy.
He's heard them go past. Naf has heard this all. He knows it all. They're sprinting it. Oh, my goodness. And Cadian will leave him the bomb. What a risk now, but a risk that pays off early. Cadian finding a bit of magic here again. Twist is on the other side of the map. Twist might need to reroute quickly here with the SMG from Naf. No health, no armor, no problem. Just down to the one, and now Twist will close the net. And Sampais wants no part of this. He will not participate in this tomfoolery. One hero rifle, one extra set of armor, and one round win.
I mean, I can't believe that worked right there. Just all over the map, but it came down to that mid-timing right there from Cadian. He threads that needle perfectly. And this could be a chase. I mean, I think it'd give it a big hunt here. Not quite too far away from the situation. Either way, Cadian just working that masterfully. Finds the timing on a Snappy. I could have guaranteed that Snappy got vision right there, but he clearly did not.
No.
By the way that he turned that corner, and by the lack of presence of mind from Sampais on that A site, right? So, and then Cadian making all the right moves here. Tossing the bomb to Nav, letting him punch in the digits, because he knows he needs to make the move with the AK. He's the only one with firepower here. Yeah, it could be very quickly redeemed, and they still have a strong purchase to get there. They only have 2 Molotovs left, though.
The B-main poke gave them a lot of information. I'm almost surprised there's not more of a focus towards mid here. There's going to be the peek out, not punished. Yekindar misses that, so it's pressure on towards A, creeping forward here in middle.
Ooh, but still another timing found. They're going to walk through this smoke right now, but it's covered. Snappy dodges out on the flashbang and still finds the kill. So much more damage found on the retreat, but still Skulls now looking to fight forward. Snappy finding fights on all fronts and winning them. He's kept them at bay for now.
No
it's time to arrive here from Sampais. Still Cadian now winning duels.
They can't bail out this time around. Almost had the shot. No bomb plant allowed. Again, a round that seems to be coming apart, but this time Falcons, their center holds.
And Snappy just leveling up right there. Needed to win these duels. It was trained in the right location, but they shift the setup just in time. Oh, a little glimpse right there, the leg shot. Some valuable damage of a pixel shown.
Green might be walking around a little uneven after that one. And a little Lance Armstrong.
Oh, but that kill just comes through straight through the smoke there. Again, Madden looking to defend this on the platform, and Twist leveled out again. Feels like the only man that can stop him is Madden on this B site. And he's had his number in this map.
Comes the approach. Dupree gave up a footstep. They certainly already knew he was here. This Molotov could make life uncomfortable for the Glyph players. They're burning. They're forced out. They're dropped down. One more to find, though. They don't expect Dupree. And Madden has drawn enough focus, even though he's lost. Now they know, I think, that Dupree is present, but the bomb needs to be planted, and that's the issue. The wrap around, Cadian wants one more. That's not to be had. The jump around, Dupree blinded. Flashbang timing perfect. Or rather, not from the CTs. It all falls to Snappy. First one found. Nearly puts this away. And he'll chase it up. Cadian gone. Let him know. Just one extra shot for flavor, for spice. And Snappy secures the round.
Yeah, just about everything right there for Snappy. Turning that corner, avoiding the op shot. Saw some good reads, some good calls from Cadian. That could allow them to fight forward here, but you're going to need a whole lot more of that, and it hasn't quite been flowing. They've got control right now, just about establishing it towards E-Box here, but Skulls is now going to find the opener. And right around that corner is a lot more. Sampaius looking to get out of dodge with his AWP and reassemble. But there's so much to worry about on this A side.
And meanwhile, they're leaving B.
Oh,
they're getting aggressive.
boy.
They're getting active. Dupree walking in. Dupree caught out. They get the one before faltering, so pressure back in. It's Madden to receive them, and Madden again to hold up from the first engagement. Able to escape.
Oh my God.
Slip, able to catch Nap in B main. He just isn't making a mistake. Dancing around, diving, dodging, reinforcements coming through, and now just on the Skulls. The first test passed. Is the bomb retrievable? I think it did have a little bit of a favorable fall. He could actually get this planted back Obelisk. And he'll do so. Sampaius takes advantage of that to close the gap, tries to pull out the sidearm, catches him coming off, and Sampaius will clutch this up.
Yeah, Madden puts you in a position right there where Sampaius is in that 1v1, and he sure will clutch up. Oh, Twist so active right now in his mid moves.
I mean, he's got to be feeling like he has to take command here again, right? He's got to be feeling like this is just a possibility. I was actually wondering. Hold on. What? On the smoke fade? Doesn't even wait for it to fade. Just gets a...
It's a lights out lockdown defense here. Just gonna need to see more of that, but oh, quick dismissal right there. Magist down. Skulls looking to take that ground all the way to the site. He will. Another headshot rolling out from Skulls. He's looking to take even more, but eventually it's Madden again. Almost two once more, but finally traded out by the man himself and Twist.
Dupree's making no secret of this. They know he's coming. Cadian's on the line. Whoa. Cadian doesn't catch it there. F instead to set him on his own in this clutch. And Dupree, you'd imagine, is going to try and back away. He'll see if someone gets overzealous on the hunt, gives him a freebie.
Good.
Overzealous, thy name is Cadian.
Oh, good though. I don't think it's going to save them this round.
No.
Fortunately.
He's got the kit. Oh my God, he's going to
second.
try it. He's going to try it.
He's so low. Twist is so low. He's so low on HP.
That's actually crazy. If he hits one bullet, that's a win.
That's a win round, right? Yeah.
That was 100% justified to go for the clutch.
Yes.
Somehow I still feel like the most fearsome player on the server is always Madden. Even with the 5-7 in hand. Right? He's just the guy you don't want to go toe-to-toe with him. I don't care what he has.
Doesn't really matter. Oh, that's such a good molly, man. Dupree's it.
Has to go forward.
Yeah, that is brutal. Yakindar gives him no right answers. And, well, Madden is going to have to do it once more. With no control of E-Box, knowing he's lost a crucial teammate that's needed in his position.
They avoid the A site, and immediately in that moment, Skulls takes A main. This is good spacing for Liquid. If Skulls just continues forward, this should be a bang-on round. It should be a save out from Falcons, and Nap is even going to limit the possibilities.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no escape here. Get a little bit more dialed in, and while Snappy remains, the last player spotted. I won't need a bomb plant. It's pure elimination, baby. It's genius. That's genius. The Gigabrain play. It's not in the server right now. It's in Seattle. Valve HQ. Oh, let's see what we got in the server. Aggression in towards B main, but Liquid are very much here to receive them. The flashbangs were good, the nade better. Though Nap is still lost in the exchange. A 4-on-4. And Falcons forced back.
But Madden is getting some of the twist treatment right there, catching an HE on his fadeaway. What feels like the only tool you can use to stop him in a gunfight is to avoid using your guns and just use that utility right there to nullify him. And that early 4v4, again, when it's onto a player like Madden, I think it's worthy of a trade there. It'll allow for a little bit of relief here. Twist making some moves, tapping away at Snappy and takes about all of his HP off as he's forced to retreat here. It's going to be big advantages in the map control. It's going to be high pressure here for Magisk in this A side, especially with the current split of a gamble stack on B.
What do you got? Got a little Magisk? Gonna need it. Cadian peeking into the angle. Cadian gone.
I wasn't there to trade either. So it's a solo move right there, solo mission, and it felt like not everyone on the same page, although Twist will just catch him on the re-peek, and knowing that that's the A anchor, confidence might be building to mosey your way on in.
You would think they will indeed do so. Key thing to point out as well, Twist, we did comment that he had slowed down in pace just a hair. Well, started out 1-5. He's now 5-6. I'd say that pace is heating right back up. And if you're Falcons, that's got to be a bit of a scary prospect here.
That is just one more asset to add here to the Liquid camp. And again, what started out as a pretty one-sided affair here has turned into what could be dead even on the half here as well.
I mean, there's a world where if you're Falcons, you feel like you've done enough already, but it doesn't feel great to watch what was looking like a commanding lead just slip by bit. Cadian adding some more bits to that. Oh, that looked like an ankle tickler. Cadian risks the molly, nervous about getting run down from A main, and I mean, it is rewarded. Twist finding damage. The lineup from Madden. Back to being the monster.
Oh
They're kissing.
my
They're
God.
They've gone right past each other. They've gone right past each other. Cadian has no idea. Now he turns around. Where has Madden gotten to? But the problem is Dupree's actually coming back into this. Dupree, if he looks left, he's got it.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the check, and one bullet will be required. A lead for Falcons. Chaos at the half.
That's a crushing way to put it right there, but you're exactly right, man. That's what's on the line right here, and it's a lot for both of these teams, and then some. As it could just be quick pistol here rolling through. Skull's just taking the furthest range angle to kick this thing off, and dealt with the one-for-one trade and a quick access in. But look at this, Cadian scaring him off towards the middle, but taking a lot of damage for it as well.
I like that angle from Skulls, though. It feels like putting training wheels on a bike, right? You don't even have to move the crosshair. You just set the crosshair at head level and just click.
Click. It's good with an AUG, too. I've seen that used every once in a while. But mid-aggression rolling through here. I don't know if this is going to be timed roll. Yeah, just handled by Magisk and takes care of two.
A massive risk with the low HP, maybe anticipating that they wouldn't expect it. And, well, they've faced Cadian a time or two. Magisk has been there, done that, so he is ready for anything. This is going to be the split in towards B. That's the only place of resistance remaining for Liquid, but with the wrap in and the flank, it's going to be a nightmare hold for Naf. Kindar still best chance for Liquid.
3 guns versus 4.
When you put the math like that, it doesn't seem so bad. First one spotted, information given. Can they bail out? They can, but they won't. And that will cost them. Straight to the blender, and now Madden is stuck. They can hold him in here. A smoke, actually, from the CT side. That is a blessing.
He's got 20 seconds, though.
He can get around.
I mean, he can make it, but again, already the reposition from Yakindar is going to blow him out of the water here. He's got to figure out a way to find Yakindar and plant the bomb. I tell you what, good luck with that.
There's the footsteps on. Now he knows. Hasn't been spotted. He's hoping he's just gotten lucky here. There's the check. There's the shot. There's the confirmation. That smoke nearly gave him a window back in. And Yakindar ready to make sure that's not a possibility.
And it's 4 spies here. We've seen aggressive purchasing from both of these squads. And it's been fun to see, but fun might be put to an end here for Falcons as they get shut out in the in-between. Twist can't allow them to allow their way on in, and they just won't. Yakindar shuts it out as well with the MP9, and Madden gonna get chased down. No luck. A complete shutout on a 4 spy here. Madden looking for duels all over the map here. And somehow we've managed to find another head-on collision in between these two players, these two studs in the server, Madden versus Twist. Looking to meet soon.
Skulls, though, going to be the first contact into this one. Now they know there's presence elsewhere, but Madden's able to slip away. Cadian collects, continuing to brawl, but in the meantime, they've realized, well, Skulls is off. That means there's no one in A. We can just rock on through. Kills collected, but the site lost. Was it worth the exchange? That one's a little tough to say. We're trying to maximize the MP9s, but that drawn-out engagement just kept them away from the site proper for so long that now Falcons are just watching the time tick off the clock, and I think Liquid might be conceding this.
Mad does it again, man. I had 2 entries helped out this time by, sacrifice of Dupree, but still, I mean, as you said, it is always a little bit more difficult, I think, to keep up these monster maps when it comes to dealing with the T side, but he might be able to do it. Might be the man for the job here. Some bias will be able to survive, keep himself hanging around here. He's actually had a bit of a tough map again here. He's only on 5 kills compared to what he has been bringing to the table.
It looks like they want to pressure in towards A. This time Skull's ready to receive them. The early Molotov down, but they're viewing him as the potential weak link.
Yeah, they're challenging him a lot here, and they're going to continue to challenge him until he's up for that test. And again, jiggling out into the open right there. Has no idea how close Snappy is and goes down instantly on this B side, but at least there's Cadian to offer up some relief. It just doesn't last long. But again, just a small error, a small gap right there, and it costs him everything. And the round so quickly. It's almost as if he doesn't realize how close they could be around that corner.
Yeah, that feels like a weird angle to do. Smoke. Oh, Naf lost through the smoke. Yeah, Kintar alone. Is he going to go for this? Is he going to risk it? There's money still to fall back on the Liquid side. He doesn't have to do this, but by that same token, there's a chance to make a play. Molotov will end it. That final kill causes great expense, but he can't do anything about this round. We'll keep any cash from going forward. Yeah, that felt like a really weird way to play the A main approach, right? With a Molotov, I think it's more understandable if you're going to dump a Molly when you spot someone, but even then, you probably want to play a little further up so you can spot in towards canals as opposed to back on that line. Unfortunate there for Skulls and Liquid, but Snappy will be taking that every day of the week.
Perfectly played right there from Snappy, but yeah, I mean, it's just a bit of a shock there. Those sort of errors cannot be replicated, especially if the game plan here for Falcons is to target you, is to target this A site. And my God, do these defaults look like they lean that way over and over again. But Cadian taking some of the pressure off with that opening duel.
Been good about doing this. Right, trying to create, trying to give entries in. Skulls stares straight into that flashbang, so he will have to give this up. Utility from a teammate to try and keep them alive. And HE would be nice here if he could dump it. They're going to be up in towards the fountain. Skulls does find the 1. Damage onto Snappy. That might set up the HE. Oh, Snappy limping.
Just Molly though into heaven. It missed it. Doesn't connect right there, and that's going to be a little bit of positioning and some relief right there for this 3v4.
It's the first clear. Madden blind. So blind. So blind. If they just went over the lip, he would have been a dead man. But it's not to be, and he is the haunter of this site. Snappy, nope, not happening. Not with 4 health, 4 targets. Nope, no thank you. Bomb defused. And Liquid tie things up once more, and despite the bomb plant money here, that reduced bomb plant money, by the way. Opening up the skies.
Cadian is on the line instead. It's not Skulls taking this aggressive angle. It's an op that can reposition, that can outmaneuver you. But this is a full-on execute chasing him down.
They're already past. He hears the picking of the Molotov, but Cadian's ready at least to get the 1. Can't escape. Caught by that. Nice bit of wombo combo. Skulls now just trying to stall the competition, but he just peeks right into the spam. The spray was trying to catch them on the flashbang timing, and sure, they were blind, but they had the angles, and this one's shut down, locked out. Falcons continue to pick on this A site, and once again, it cannot hold up.
They're just playing bully ball on this A site, man. They just won't relent. I mean, it's off spawn. It's every round. They're not defaulting. They're not even leaving pressure on the B side. It's I'm going A and I'm gonna go until it quits. And it's a timeout where Sonic's getting loud. And what's Sonic calling right there? He's saying go A again. Go A again. Keep on pressing it until again they can find this consistency. And this time again, they're able to not only get past the Skulls anchoring, but also Cadian's op was there in the mix, and it doesn't matter. They just run right past it.
Something's got to give. I mean, you do wonder as well what the plan was in an ideal world. And there's no mid presence, so there's not going to be a fast rotation on it. Liquid were anticipating the change of pitch, and that means it's going to be a split of A. Now the utility's sailing over, and they might realize, oopsie, this is not exactly ideal. There's flashes to maybe set up a peak, but this is going to be tough. They're up, they're further, they're past. Skull snaps around. Still his teammate lost. Skull's got one more. He at least makes this a possibility. This time he did his job. He found the damage, but there just wasn't the presence here. The lean from Liquid, and now do they want to risk going back through these chokes, going back onto this site? It's a big risk, but Falcons hunting for 11. Liquid facing potential elimination if this goes wrong. That nade vanishes. Don't know what happened there. What's about to happen is Twist is about to find a headshot, looking for more. He's got it as well. The Magician is back. Magisk, little magic on the other side. He thinks he's got the diffuser, but no, he hasn't had it on the spam this time. Enough for it. Liquid, hang on. Retake pays off. Disappeared into another dimension. Flashbang in. Good luck. That's going to force him off. Molotov, though, will keep the real estate. Because guess what the game plan is for Falcons again?
Let's go A.
Shocker. They would like the A hit. That smoke, useless. They're past it. Snappy racing in. Skull's trying to get the Molotov down. He does get it. Needs the kills, though. Not gonna have that. The jumping MAC-10 from Snappy has opened up this site. Dupree follows it. Twist, though, is on the scene. Twist, though, is on the scene, and he's collecting. You waited too long. He regained his power. He's recharged from Ancient. And Twist is hitting headshots once more. They line up, and Twist knocks the one down. The lead for Liquid, just 2 more rounds needed. 2 more rounds to keep the dream alive, because this horse may be wounded. Maybe it's not got long left, but it's still kicking. No, not fully. Not fully. It's not just going to be the 5A.
Finally, the bomb's leaning over towards this B side, which is a bit of a change up again.
The mid play is risky.
Oh, Cadian. He's going to get
very aggressive
on
from Liquid. Oh, they're double peeking in towards window. There's a boost up on the other side. Twist has gone into the smoke. He's risking it all, and it's paid off. He's got one. Only the one, though. Oh, Cadian, able to slip away, able to slip the gap. Crosses the spam.
Oh my God.
The last bullet before the reload catches the headshot. That might have been the difference maker. One extra hesitation's moment.
Extra help, though, on this A side. Skull's not alone.
He's playing back as well. It's a new position. He hasn't been doing this yet. Kadar finds one. Almost the second. Skulls can lock it in. It's all on a Magisk to keep them fighting here at IEM Dallas. What kind of extra effort? What kind of magic do you have? Skull's in the corner. He never knew. Fittingly, the player they tried to bully all map long is the one who sends them out of the tournament.